Yeah, that's a winner. That's a big belly laugh. That was a big belly laugh. I remember the nurse was taking us around and showing us all the different spaces here.
You really walk in the front door and you feel like you're at home.
It's like an oasis.
Ooh. Yeah. Down the road. Looking good. Tammy's inaugural ride.
Campbell is 9 years old, and he's a wonderful little guy. He has a smile that would light up the world. Campbell was born premature at 24 weeks. Campbell is deaf and blind, and he has cerebral palsy. The wild ride started right away. We spent quite a lot of time in hospital just to get Campbell well enough to come home.
We had no clue we were living in a whole different world. Definitely an absolute shock to us.
A very scary time. It takes constant care and 24 hours a day to make sure he's all right.
He can't tell us what's wrong with him, so it's a guessing game. We just hope that we guess right.
His life is limited, and so that alone, every day is scary. Quality of life, that's our main aim with our son. That's why we do these things like go swimming and ride motorcycles and do those things with our son, because we know his life is short and we want to give him every gift we can give him.
Boom. Boom.
Pain and symptom management is a huge component and something that Roger Neilson House offers here. And I don't know how we do it without them, because when he's in pain, it's a very, very scary time. You're at home and it's 2 a.m. and you don't know how to help your son and you're terrified, and you just pick up the phone and you call Roger Neilson House and they help. When you're raising a child that is nonverbal and that is deaf and blind and that can't communicate with us, trust is so important. And the people we leave our son with, we need to be able to trust them 100%. And we feel that here at Roger Neilson House. They've taken every stride to try to understand what deaf blindness is and how they can help Campbell in that way, not just with his pain and symptom management, but with his activities and the resources that they provide here.
Caring for a medically fragile child is a lot of work, both emotionally and physically, and it'll allow his parents to have a little bit of a break, but also allowing Campbell to have normalized childhood experiences. Getting him to touch something, he'll make a facial expression whether he likes it or doesn't. And once you find something that he loves, you'll get really big, deep belly laughs and giggles that just, you know you've hit the right spot.
Gave us a resource that we could use that we never thought we had before. So it was life-changing for sure.
It was like this feeling of relief, this feeling of comfort, that we just knew we were okay and that people would help us.
It was a big endeavor to get it started. We have a sidecar modified for Campbell.
When we drive along and Cam's in his sidecar with his big orange mohawk and we're all on the bike, and you see all these children looking in awe and saying, cool, cool.
You come to a stop and you take off again and he'll big smile.
It's kind of a flip from what we're used to, right? Usually Cam's in his wheelchair and it's not that same look that we get. So when he's cruising on the Harley, it's a whole different thing. Yeah, he's the man.
I love having Joanna and Bert as kind of partners in Campbell's care, where they can kind of let me know what they see at home and things he likes to do, and I can kind of work with that to provide the same stuff here and go above and beyond. It really gives you perspective on what matters in life and how you can help people. Last summer we provided 3 weeks of camp to families. We adventured to different places and got to do different activities with the kids for the full day, and it really gave them that camp experience that all children should get to experience.
If there's no summer program available in the city, what do we do? Does our son just sit at home with a care provider and not really interact with the community? What Roger Neilson House is offering is a chance for him to be social with his peers.
To have that opportunity to go for the camp, to be with kids he knows, be with staff that he knows, it's truly amazing.
He can be a kid at this camp.
Obviously, there's hard days, there's good days, but at the end of the day, no matter what the day looks like, we're really helping families that deserve the help, and we get to meet these kids and they really just change our lives for the better.